Hello and good morning from Two Beards Podcast. If you were watching this in the morning time, welcome back. If you're returning to another episode, just welcome. If this is your first episode watching, if you guys feel like it, go ahead and hit the thumbsy uppy, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit helps us out. Helps us bring awareness to the beers, which is the sole purpose of our podcast anyways here. So yeah. Levi, what are we drinking today? Or would you rather lead off on how to pronounce that fucking A?
Well, I'm looking for it.
Okay, all right. So I'll
know.
say while you do that, today we're drinking Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest, also pronounced Oktoberfest. I think it's only pronounced Oktoberfest. It is an amber. I was really just hoping you were going to have it by then. Sorry.
Caps lock on. That's not
Oh, no. Merzen.
Yeah.
Merzen.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
See, I was right.
An Amber Merzen. Yeah, you were right. Good job.
I think just Marison, but
Merzen.
yeah, you really accentuate the umlaut. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's an amber lager.
True.
In
English.
in English. See, this is the part that concerns me. Aromas of honey and biscuity bread.
Oh, yeah.
Flavors of caramel and graham cracker. Visions of sprawling beer tents. So how it looks is going to be interesting, I guess.
I think it's going to be brown.
It says visions of sprawling beer tents, though. So
Visions. Oh, we're gonna get high off this. We're gonna have some like psychedelic.
I thought it was just going to look like sprawling beer tents, but
Okay. I don't know. Outside it does.
yeah. Well,
In the German times. In the German places. I don't know. Ooh, this is a bit orangey. Oh no.
tell me
it's
why,
pretty
like
deep.
the traditional costumes, the lederhosen and whatnot.
Are you about to complain about
Can I finish my statement,
seeing
please?
women's breath? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Why does it look ridiculous on men, and for women it's great? You know?
No, I don't. I can't think of two reasons at all. Not a single reason, not even two that I can think of. I don't know.
It's quite dark, and your head really dissipated.
Yeah, well, I didn't pour it.
I poured it hard,
But yeah, I could have poured it a little bit harder. But it did go away. What I did have was gone very quickly. So again, I've enjoyed this in past years.
Okay.
This might not be your bread and butter per se, but
Sounds like it's going to be pretty bready.
however, I think there was one year I tried it where I was like, oh, this isn't my favorite. So they do change it up a little bit every year. But it kind of always overall has the same thing going on.
5.5%, 19 IBUs, original gravity 13.5, finishing gravity 3.1, if you're so interested. 190 calories, 17.2 carbs, and 2.2 proteins. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good job. They gave you more info than normal and you did the maths.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, that's not true. You did the maths.
No, I did not.
They gave you all that information.
Gave me all that information.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Every single one.
That's crazy, dog.
More tradition hops. That's been a thing.
Yeah. They're literally called Tradition.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a very German style beer.
We're doing 2 German style beers in a row.
2 German style beers in a row?
I feel like I'm going to have to find another German beer for 2 weeks.
I mean, maybe we're a little early on that end. Like maybe we should have done fresh hop and then German style beers, but we're doing that in reverse order. That's fine. It's all around the same general concept, this time of year.
Well, I mean, it is like for us, it's the 2nd of September. So we are full on Oktoberfest.
True.
Figure out that one.
Yeah.
Why'd they call it Oktoberfest when it happens in September?
That's what I kept saying. And then someone was just like, oh, right, yeah, not to be confused with Novemberfest in August. And I was like, no, you fuck. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's not, like, Oktoberfest isn't in October.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know
either. But you've had their Oktoberfest before. Well, we did it on a podcast one year.
Did we?
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably like within the first year.
I prefer this over the Meadow. Personally.
Interesting.
I think the maltier notes give it some body, some bitterness a little bit, instead of just like really like high tone bready rye.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, a little bit better.
Personally. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I like it. I don't know if it's a little bit of nostalgia for me. Like, this is probably, I would venture to say, one of the first handful of craft beers that I had experienced. So
it's interesting.
Yeah, but I enjoy it.
Why'd you go for this?
I think it was like at someone's house and they just offered it to me.
They're like, here.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? And they're like, just try it. It's good. And I was like, all right. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's not bad. But I like it. I'm down for it. I want to go to an Oktoberfest type deal sometime.
Like in Germany?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Well, because you're like, type deal. I'm like, do you mean like,
yeah,
do you mean like go to Oktoberfest, or do you mean like...
Well, like going to like Leavenworth and doing their thing would be cool, I feel like. I don't know. Just kind of experience what they got, and I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
It just doesn't...
What if there were no kids there?
Like, that helps, but I think my issue with Oktoberfest is I want it to be like a little cold.
Yeah, I get that.
Leavenworth probably isn't cold. It's, September, so it's still probably like summer.
What does Leavenworth do theirs in September, or do they do theirs later in the year?
I don't know.
Leavenworth Oktoberfest. Hey, this is confusing.
Because in Leavenworth right now, it's 81 and sunny.
Okay, so they do it in October.
Okay.
I'm assuming the first 3 weekends of October is when they do it, it looks like. The 1st through the 3rd, 8th through the 10th, 15th through the 17th. Makes sense to me. Yes. The first 3 Friday through Saturdays. So I can get chilly, especially that 3rd weekend.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
That'd be better.
Yeah.
You want to do the Polsbo beer run, Oktoberfest?
Can I do the Polsbo beer walk instead?
I mean, probably.
Okay, good.
But these guys are on like...
That's
Irish costume.
Yeah, that's a
leprechaun.
Yeah. They have their holidays mixed up, I have a feeling. Or they're just like, haha, beer, Irish. And fuck you, you idiots.
Oh, those are cool mugs, though.
Those are cool mugs. And it makes me think they have gigantic pretzels there, which would be great.
Yeah. So that's...
How much is it? $50? What do you get for all that?
4 miles, start and end your run at the brewery you choose. Run or stumble the 4-mile route to enjoy the 8 other locations. Okay, so 9 breweries.
Wow.
10 beers. Enjoy a beer at every stop.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, 10 beers, $55.
That's pretty great. And like you get the whole experience of everything. Like, we should think about that. What day is that? The 2nd?
October 2nd, yeah.
Is the Saturday.
Yeah.
That could be worth it. That could be fun.
Okay.
Bainbridge Brewing. Oh, I saw something about Kraken. So
Yeah, right around the water there, the bay.
yeah, I'd fuck with that. That'd be fun. Plus, then it's like a thing you're doing, right? Rather than just like going to a town, to whatever the hell they're doing.
A beer tent.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
Oh, thanks. Here's $7 for this beer. Let me go to the next tent and pay $7 for that beer, and I'll be at $50 in no time.
So it's an option.
Yeah. Nice.
I wonder if anyone like actually runs it.
I'm sure. I'm sure people like shotgun the beer and run it, and they try to see how fast they can get a beer and run each thing.
Sounds
like death.
Like something I don't plan on doing.
No, absolutely never.
Plan on going, enjoying a beer.
Yes.
Walking to the next establishment.
Yes.
Enjoying a beer.
Yes.
Walking to the next establishment.
9
beer.
9 miles. Takes about like 20, 30 minutes a mile.
4 miles.
Or 4 miles. Oh my God.
9 breweries, 4.1 miles.
Okay. So 9 breweries. Okay. That's easy. That's easy.
I walk 4 miles easily. So
Oh yeah. Every day.
the hard part is the 10 beers.
Honestly.
Like other than you and I don't know who like that's a stretch for us.
I wonder if there's no way they're full pints, right? 10 beers.
I don't know. There's no way, but
I don't know. That'd be awesome. I mean, even if you think about it, like $50, 10 beers, and that's just for the beers alone, that'd be $5 a beer, which is already on the cheaper side if you're getting a beer at a brewery. So, and it looks like they'll give you a glass, and like there's some other things
they're probably like
get.
4-ounce pours.
That's what I'm thinking. Which still, while you're like moving like that, burning calories and drinking beer, I feel like you're gonna be feeling it after like 4 or 5 of them.
Do I have to drink all of the beers? I hope the answer is yes.
Yes.
The answer
Damn
is
it.
no. Dang it.
Fuck you. We're not doing this.
You can ask the beer tender for a short pour. Okay, so maybe
Wow.
you do get a full pint or 12 ounces or something.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, beer size.
Oh my God.
We were serving
Wow.
10 6-ounce beers.
Oh my God. I
Okay.
saw 10 ounces. I'm like, what the fuck?
10 6-ounce beers.
So still 60 ounces. That's like 5 beers.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's pretty good.
pretty good. 4 pints or a little less than 4 pints, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Still good.
yeah, not bad. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, if you think about it, if they give you a decent amount of head, they're a lot of places are still only
I
giving
hope I
you
get a
like,
decent amount of head.
sure, yeah, that's the goal. A lot of places you do get just 12 ounces with your thick head.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not a lot, but I would say a handful.
I mean, E9 doesn't because they have their beers have the pour line thing,
which I
so-
love.
But yeah,
Where was it? Someone was Austin was telling me, I can't remember what country he was in, but their pour lines on the glasses in whatever country it was are like by law, because they have to like fill your glass up to the exact amount of ounces. I'm like, dang, that's pretty great.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, to an extent, like I feel the same way. Like when I worked at Casey's, and so we're weighing out all this random shit. They have people like by law, your scale has to be so many hundredths or thousandths, whatever, of a pound accurate. The scales do, and I thought, I'm like, okay, sure, but like at the same time, what does it matter? Because like you're a private business and you can charge whatever you want. So what's the difference whether your scale's a little off or you just charge a little more,
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I get the argument of, you want to be accurate in what you're charging people.
Totally. No, absolutely.
Publish prices and whatnot.
Could be considered false advertisement, basically.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess, thinking of it that way. But yeah, I've just always thought, I'm like, you just charge a little more. Like, what's the difference? What does it really matter if it's off? But I guess if it's like proportionally off, like from a pound to 2 pound is different than 2 pounds to 3 pounds, then yeah, that's a little fucky.
Well, if it's like, you know, half a pound, like you're paying half a pound more effectively, right? Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like if it's proportional between like the increments are proportional, then what does it matter? Because it's just like we could just charge more, and it's like the same thing if it was a perfect scale.
But it could go the other way, where like
you lose money.
Like people are paying more for what they're actually getting. So instead of
no, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, so whether they're paying for a pound and a half and only getting a pound, what's the difference between that and us just the amount that we would charge for a pound and a half, charge that for a pound?
Well, I think that's the argument is do that. Don't tell them they're getting a pound and a half of meat when they're actually getting a pound of meat.
That's fair. Yeah.
Big difference between like
it's stupid.
Little tiny steak and a big boy.
That is true. That is very true. I've actually got one in my fridge ready for cooking right now.
What kind?
New York strip.
Nice.
Yeah. Good old Castco.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. They got those it's not like the best deal, but I think it was still better than what like Fred Meyer charges for like the 3 big boy package.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And Costco's meat is just way better.
Yes, I've already had one of the 3,
Infinitely better.
and it was like just perfect.
Yeah,
it was one of the best I've had. So good.
This so it's a little flat.
A little bit. Yeah, it's not super carby.
It's like really easy to drink.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's kind of the point of Oktoberfest in general too, though. That it is pretty easy to drink.
Warmed it up, popped these in the microwave. Really get the full experience.
Yummy. Really got the wrong glasses here too.
Yeah, but I don't really have like. I mean, I have the big boys.
We should get some pint-sized boots.
Well, but that's the issue too, is that these aren't pints.
Sure.
So like if we had a pint-sized boot, it would be like, this would be like a sock, not a boot, you know?
Yeah, I do know. And that was a very good analogy, actually.
So like I thought about this last podcast because we were drinking the Meadow, and I was like, well, I should go with like a straighter glass and everything. And I was like, I only have pint glasses. Do I want like a hat? Like it's 25% missing.
Oh yeah. Right.
Volume wise.
Right.
I'm like, that just looks dumb.
It looks stupid. It does. No, I've poured like a 12-ounce can in those like taller like Pilsner glasses that are like technically 20 some ounces, and it just looks ridiculous.
Like I poured half a beer.
Yeah, like, oh wow, delicious. It's just like first sip, it's just like a waterfall rushing into your face.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I don't have a
Well, maybe they got 12-ounce boots.
Maybe Sierra Nevada should just be giving us 60-ounce cans.
That's also true. I also agree with that.
So, at me. Give me a real pint.
What the 12 count? What? No, I don't want 12 counts. I want 12 ounces. I guess I never typed in the specification.
I don't know why more breweries don't have like 16-ounce cans. Like when I think 16-ounce cans, I think of like Bud Lights and PBRs and Rainiers and stuff, but I don't see a lot of the pint cans.
Well, my problem is, and I think you feel the same way, is like as far as the amount of liquid that I'm drinking doesn't matter. I'm going to drink one. Whether this can is 12 ounces, whether this can is 16 ounces, whether this can is 32 ounce Miller High Life.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink one. Like if I open it, I'm going to drink that, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I don't know if it's government legalities or what, but when they sell them in the fucking 16-ounce cans, they sell them in 4-packs. And to me, I don't care that the ounces is the exact same. I want 6 beers. I don't want 4 beers.
Sure.
So, like, I'll pay for the extra 2 fucking beers, whatever. But, like, I just want 6 beers.
I just think it should be like 16 ounce should be the standard.
No, yeah, you should have
Right.
six packs of 16-ounce beers. That's the standard.
Yeah.
I agree.
But like for some reason, someone decided that 12 ounces was a better standard, and they're assholes.
Has it always been like that? Like in the UK?
I have no idea.
And in Europe, because you think of it like it's like that's where that's derived from, right? Like, oh, you grab a point, point a lager. I'll get there eventually. Maybe, probably not. But yeah, I get it. I was saying, you grab a pint.
3 jars.
Exactly. three. Exactly. 3 jars of lager and a pint of Guinness. So if you're from Australia.
Yeah, at least you're Australia there.
It says you're from Australia. That's right, mate.
That's right. Cubba.
Oh, man. Fucking that show. I'm glad I went.
15th of bloody May, 1989.
99. I'm glad I went through that show again recently. That is such a quick watch and it's so good.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah. And I do. I mean, you mentioned it, and I do still need to re-go through the movies. I haven't watched those. I need to buy the first movie because I told you this. I bought the second one because it wasn't available. The first one was, and so I didn't buy it. So,
but we have other movies to watch.
Yes, we do. Quite a lot, actually. And Fast 9 comes out like tomorrow or some shit.
Like on DVD? That was already out.
No. You can rent it on some applications, but you'll be able to purchase it digitally.
See,
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, and it is stupid.
See, they've just made a right mess of things.
You're not wrong. They absolutely have.
Instead of just like, because they did this whole like, it releases in theaters on this date and DVD on this date.
Yeah.
And then digital movies came out and they're like, oh, we don't need to delay shipment because they can just be released. And they're like, well, it comes out in theaters this date, then it's released digitally on this date, and then you can buy it on DVD at this date.
Yeah.
And then they were like, Vudu was like, yeah, well, we can do even better than that. And then it was like, well, it's released this date, and then it's released in Vudu at this date, and then it's released digitally on this date, and then it's released on DVD on this date. And then COVID happened, and they're like,
well, now it's on Disney Plus and not in theaters, but then you can buy it now and then later, and what?
You can rent it early before it comes out in theaters, and then it can come out in theaters, but that depends on if theaters are open, and then it releases then it actually releases on Vudu, and you can buy it at this date, but you could have already rented it, and you've probably already seen it because you could rent it at this date.
What's the point of early renting? Like, why the fuck am I renting? At least can this renting price go towards a buy for me?
I have a simple solution.
Jesus Christ, what?
Just say it comes out on this date everywhere.
Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want with it. Yeah, enjoy it how you will, or don't enjoy it.
Rent it. Go to the theater. Who gives a shit?
Honestly. Okay, so there's a problem that I'm running into with these boots, and that a lot of this shit has a stupid fucking handle.
I don't want a handle.
And I don't want a stupid fucking handle on them.
Yeah, I thought the point was like...
That is the point. And this is the 12.5 ounces right here.
By its bootstraps.
Exactly. I found one for 17 and a half ounces without a stupid fucking handle.
That's like it's like one of those like toe socks at that point.
Yeah.
Like I got some Vans on and I don't want my sock showing kind of shit.
That's 100% what happened. You can get a 9-ounce one. What the fuck? Who comes up with this shit?
Is that for like a candle or something?
Dude, there's a 15-ounce. What the fuck website is this shit? A candle.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either, man. This just should not be as difficult as it is to find a boot mug at a normal size.
And just look up like
I'm seeing a lot of them here, but they're like 17 ounces.
child size.
Sure. That's gonna give you like a fucking sippy cup lid and a handle, dude.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say no to the sippy cup lid.
That could be helpful. What is this?
When I'm 12 ounces of beer in.
True. What the fuck is... liter? Oh my god. How big's a liter? In fluid ounces.
I don't know.
Is it like 750 mil? No, it's milliliters.
No.
God damn it.
I like how I went to EU spelling. Litre.
Sure.
33.
Ah.
Yeah, I think my big boys are a liter.
Okay, well, this person makes a 3-liter boot.
So that's really the DOS boot.
Yeah, 99, over 100 ounces, looks like.
I still want to do the boot at...
Didn't we?
No, we never did a boot. I think we just did the
Big Steins.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll go and do a boot then.
I mean, at least their pretzels are good.
Their pretzels are great, buddy.
But like everything else just sucks ass.
It's pretty ass, yeah. And I'll, just for the experience, just about get any beer out of a boot. Like I might not enjoy it, but
I feel like I've branched out enough to be able to drink it.
I think so.
You know?
I think so.
I think like a couple years ago, the Meadow would have made me slightly vomit in my mouth if I had a whole boot of that.
It was not amazing, but I
It
understand.
wasn't bad. But like
Mini boots.
The boots I think are 1.5 liters if I remember correctly. So, 48 ounces.
That's a lot.
Almost 50 ounces probably. I would have been like
almost a liter and a half.
kind of crying on the inside. So
That's a lot. They got boot shot glasses. Kind of ridiculous, but
yeah, so you could get like 12 of those and drink a whole beer.
comes in a 12 pack.
Yeah, you should do that for you.
Totally.
Not for me.
Totally. I just don't understand why it's so difficult to find one without a fucking handle. It should not be this difficult.
You want to finish your beer and we can talk about it?
Probably a good idea. I always think of Beer Fest.
Yeah, fest.
When it comes to
Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah. I get that. Oh, these are cool too. Oh, these are even cooler.
Whoa. Oh, they got little holders for your things.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
That's so
We
fucking
played
sick.
Catan recently.
Jesus Christ.
It's just so amazing.
Jesus Christ.
We played Catan recently, and I've always wanted to get this wooden Catan set on Etsy, and it's just beauty.
Goddamn. I don't like you do you, because
You don't want to spend $265.
I don't want to spend $265 plus.
But you want someone else to spend.
I wouldn't say
$265
no. I was
and then-
gonna say that it's fucking stupid, but I wouldn't be upset if you did.
Got it.
Yeah, like that's fucking dumb. Don't. But if you did, that would be awesome.
It just looks so beautiful.
It's gorgeous, buddy. That's just so good.
So
Some good craftsmanship right there. It looks like each tile is slightly different.
probably
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much wood burned by hand.
laser cut.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're probably not slightly different then.
Oof.
Oh.
That's for the 5 to 6.
Oh, okay.
No engraving. 5 to 6 players, no engraving is $400.
What's no engraving?
Well, I think you can engrave like custom
Your
pieces.
name
Yeah, there
somewhere?
it is.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. Won't trade you for anything. Cool. Yeah, you fucking better not spending $430 on them. Oh,
Well, I think it's supposed to be like a gift, like anniversary gift.
that's a nice, like, been married for like 10 years and you're like 40 or something like that.
You don't have anything to spend money on.
Yeah, you're like, he's kind of already bought everything he wants anyways at this point.
And we have a lot of money, so $400 Catan.
Here you go.
$430 Catan because it's engraving.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And now it says you better not trade me for anything.
Oh, now it makes sense actually. Now I get it. Maybe you should get it engraved. Oh man, in birch, Jesus, that's crazy.
So,
good shit.
10. Great game.
Good for all of those.
Worth $400?
245 people.
That's a lot of people that bought that. I'm sure it's pretty fucking good then.
You should probably just start a GoFundMe at this point.
245. 5 stars.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, how are you gonna not rate it 5 stars? Like, because even if they fuck up, like I'm sure they're just like, oh, my bad, and replace
I mean, this
it
is
for
a
you.
customer picture and it just looks
It's perfect.
gorgeous.
It's flawless. Like, and I love how the wood grain shows in the ocean pieces too.
Mm-hmm.
It's so rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good shit. Good shit.
Kathy.
Yeah. Even the painting
I do like these too.
takes a lot. Those are cool. Yeah.
$25. It's not bad.
No. For 4, I'm assuming.
Nice walnut.
Ooh, walnut's nice. Why doesn't it? Okay, never
I don't
mind.
like
That's
cherry.
better. Red oak is nice.
Can't even see the ambrosia. Rip.
Bogus. Do they have like one of the pictures that has all of them? Maybe.
Oh, I did not mean to add this.
As you click
Apparently I
purchase.
am buying.
Oops.
Whoops.
Fairly.
No.
No.
Doesn't look like it. But I
That's
like the
dumb.
white text
Yeah, agreed.
on the walnut.
What would you get on them? Just the color names?
I don't know. Probably, right? Like,
Unless you have like a family of 4, like it's just so specific to like put names on them.
Levi, Elizabeth, player 3, player
Honestly, that's what you got to do now.
4. Don't even include Elizabeth. Levi, player 2, player 3, player 4.
Yeah, I mean, she plays sometimes, but not every time.
Or I'll just get one. And it's just my name. And then anytime I know I'm going to play Catan, I'm just
Bring it with.
Like, even if I don't bring the Catan game, I'm like, you ready to play Catan? I'm like,
Yes.
sure am. Let's go.
Couldn't be more ready. Gosh. How great. Yeah, no, they got some good customizable shit on there. It's impressive, really. All right, so this beer, how does it look?
I would say since I've just recently reminded of this color, mahogany. It's got that reddish brown.
Nice. Nailed it. Reddish. Got brown. Head dissipates real quick. Does it smell at all?
Smells German.
Love that. Love that.
So they say aromas of honey and biscuity bread. I do get the bread.
Yeah, it's bready. I don't get personally a lot of honey.
Yeah, I don't see the like sugariness of the honey. Like I definitely get the malts and the bread, but I don't really see honey particularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess the malts is what I mean by German because, I don't know.
Let's say German malts.
But you know what I mean? Like the German style beers often have like this smell. It's not like...
Yep, nope, 100% I agree with you.
Taste?
Oh, I see how that went. It honestly, for as malty of a beer that it is, it does have a decent hop profile. Like, it's weird how it has a malty taste without being too sweet, you know? I don't know how else to describe what I got going on here. But
Just going to sit back here.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it has more of a honey taste than it does smell.
I like the flavor that one of the flavors they said. Graham cracker.
Yeah. No, I could totally see graham cracker.
I get graham cracker.
I don't get caramel. I think I get honey over caramel.
Yeah, I do too. I think a lot of people jump to caramel when they talk about malts.
Yep.
And unless you have a thicker body beer where you can like actually taste the sugars, which do exist, I don't think you get, like, anytime someone says caramel, I'm like, not really though.
Right.
You know, you don't really have that like brown sugar you could describe that as caramel. Like you have that like roasted sugar, like melted sugar kind of thing, but just like describing malts as caramely, I'm like, sometimes I wouldn't describe this as caramel though, personally.
No, I wouldn't either. I also get, maybe swish it around in your mouth a little bit too. I get a bit of cherry in there. It's not a lot, but and I think you do have to kind of switch it around to get there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fake or not.
Okay.
Like if it's because you're swishing it around.
Well, that's still part of the beer, though. It's not like you're implementing it's not like there's no chemical reaction taking place when you're swishing around.
Yeah, there is.
How do you figure?
You're aerating the beer.
Is oxygen a form of a chemical reaction?
Yeah.
Shit. I have lost a lot of information since 6th grade.
Have you given it a little gargle?
No, I have not.
Get some throat action.
All right. So when beer is aerated, cherry.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Possibly fake. It just kind of reminds me of like cherry Coke.
Yes.
Like that cherry.
Cherry soda.
Yeah.
That was not pleasant. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
Got it.
I'll
smink it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten, how do you spell it? Aerated. Aerated, probably like that. Cherry soda.
I feel like when you smink it, you lose taste of the beer completely.
That makes sense. Probably because you get like a lot of breadiness, and then
like I just drank some water.
I don't know how to describe that, but
yeah,
like without even doing it,
yeah,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
And I can already feel myself having that happen with this beer.
I don't know.
Okay. So I should put that thoughts. Don't gargle. Don't smink.
I mean, don't not smink, but like you don't gain anything.
Don't not smink.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I felt like your gargling was a don't do this.
Yeah, don't gargle it. Don't do that. Feel. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Take it or leave it.
Not carved enough.
Oh, yeah. Nice carve.
I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't make sense. I'm going to change it.
Like that will, like some of them are funny. That'll just confuse us.
Exactly. Like, oh,
What were we
Oktoberfest.
talking about?
Or like a pumpkin, right? Like a pumpkin's undercarved. Yeah.
Or maybe some nice smoked meats.
Yeah, I would have no idea. Like going back on that, I wouldn't know it was a joke. On our jokes, going back on it, be like, I don't know what we meant, but I could tell that's a joke.
So Sierra Nevada has a recipe paired alongside of this beer with like a
food pairings.
Yeah, well, it's like a recipe though. It's not like a food pairing. It's like here's a recipe that pairs with this beer.
Yeah.
And it's like in a pan, and they got these like biscuit rolls with a cheese dip in the middle. Looks pretty bomb.
Yum.
But I was gonna say this would also pair well with like a nice prime rib.
Ooh.
Freshly carved prime rib.
Oh, yeah.
Be pretty good with this.
Yeah, I would fuck with that for sure. Lots of cool glass.
Like a lot of...
Jesus Christ. Jesus
See what I mean?
Christ.
Brought up the beer cheese skillet is what they call it.
Fucking hell.
It's not like too difficult to make either. Like that's something you could do.
So what I hear you saying is, yes, we're going to make the girls do that. Listen, they're the bakers, okay? I don't claim to bake ever.
I don't sure self bake.
Exactly. If we give that to them, I think they would do it. They could do it, and they would want to. Girls, got new plan for you for Friday. I hear you like changing it up.
Their promo picture really pisses me off, though.
It's absolutely dog shit. First off, why is that picture there at all?
Yeah.
Just get rid of it, or blow it up so it's the whole fucking screen and make like a gradient into this gray shit you got going on.
Well, hear me out too. They took this picture and they put it on this.
That's
No, this.
yeah. Get that out of here. Go up, and that's a perfect opening picture. Right? That's go up, but just go up.
Yeah.
Do that with the other thing.
But also, like, they also just put the beer floating.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, that's part of that picture?
Like, someone said, hey, under the recommended, can you put that picture on this page as well? And then, because this doesn't have the Oktoberfest beer in it, just Photoshop the can in the middle.
Click it. Because what does it look like? Oh, you know.
And it just
Oh,
takes
so
you
they
back to
take
that.
it out and then put it there. That's fucking dumb.
So
They should have just took that with the Oktoberfest and the Stein.
it shrinks
and
and
that should have been-
expands.
Oh, it does, yeah. That is really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't
Sierra Nevada, I hear you need a new web designer. It's been a while, but I could figure it out. Certainly have better ideas than this
Yeah,
fuck.
you need an idea, man.
Yeah, I'll be your idea, man. I got a lot of better fucking ideas than this that are very easily obtainable at that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Man. What? That's dog shit.
Also, like, I get that this guy probably had to wear a wristband to get into this beer garden, but the wristband pisses me off too.
You couldn't just use your other arm, angle the camera differently.
Well, it's not so much that that's in the photograph either.
Photoshop it out.
I don't like. Don't give me a wristband.
Like, I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, like, what kind of a fuck is gonna, like, oh, I'm gonna sneak into Sierra Nevada? Like, people don't do that, man. I don't believe that people do that.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. People sneak into bars and try to get fucking beers. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and I probably had tickets that I scanned with my phone. Just give the security guy a scanner. Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
let me scan your app. Okay.
Click, clink. Cool.
Yep. You're
Awesome.
in.
Neato. Done. It's fucking 2021, you know?
Yeah, I don't need a wristband.
Everyone's got a smartphone.
Don't need a wristband.
There's no...
Don't need a wristband.
You don't need anything. It's 2021. You don't need a wristband. And you don't need a ticket. You don't need nothing.
I mean, if you really need to, give me a stamp.
Sure. If you really need to.
Yeah.
I'm a sweaty guy. Let me tell you what. It's 50-50 chance it's even going to stick around. So that is a stupid idea. Better than a wristband.
Increase the cost by $2 and give me like one of the rubbery, stretchy ones. That'd even be better.
Yeah.
That guy's got that like paper wraparound bullshit
that
I want to
sticks to your arm hairs.
It just pisses me off.
Time.
Just pisses me off.
Yeah, it's stupid as shit.
So,
it's never gonna break off.
And when you're in, you're in.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I didn't. That's why I thought these bracelets were stupid. But
damn, I thought your name disappeared there.
That's crazy, dog. Any valid critiques other than work hard?
Play hard, work hard, play hard.
I'm not gonna write that. Any thoughts?
That was the name of the drug in 22 Jump Street. Work hard, play hard.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's because it was called Wi-Fi.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't know where they get the Y's from.
Oh, I get it now.
But like, work hard.
Yeah.
WH, play hard, PH. Yeah. Wi-Fi.
Yeah. The I's just came out of nowhere, though.
I think it was a Y even. Both of them. I don't know why.
Weird.
Wait. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
No, I don't think I really have any critiques, particularly that it's just not my style of beer that I feel like I can
get it.
I can like or dislike it. That's
yeah.
I'm ready. So ready. Easiest beer I've ever rated in my entire life.
You've said that a few times.
Well, it keeps becoming true.
It's crazy.
I'm just a very decisive person, I think.
Yes, I'll agree to that. I'm not. I think I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
3.5.
I scrolled page down because my numlock isn't on because computers are dumb. I don't understand not having numlock. I've never been like, oh, let me press 3 to page down.
I too also don't know that because there's also a page down button.
Yeah. Well,
so why the fuck am I pushing that?
Yeah, there is a page down button. I was like, let me make sure. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. So why the fuck do I need to do it twice in a different place?
I seriously bought this laptop. One of my requirements when I was browsing laptops was having a number pad.
Oh, yeah.
I use it often.
Oh, me too. I love it.
Yeah. And I'm like, so why would I not have numlock on? The entire purpose is for the numbers.
100%.
If I didn't want the numbers, I wouldn't get the number pad on my laptop. So, yeah.
I actually don't know that mine has a number pad. Don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it does. Almost positive it does.
I'm a 3.
Yes, it does.
Also a good.
Good.
Like,
that's good.
I will drink this prior to drinking a Meadows.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Because this fits within my preferred flavor profile.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not about to go get another 6-pack of this either. It's not. I'm not like, wow, this is really good. It's just very like, okay, yeah, it's a Oktoberfest amber lager, and it's fine. It's not. I'm not like amazed. It's like if they turned the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale into their Oktoberfest, it's like, okay, yeah, you're just a very entry level beer that's not like going to be too crazy. It's not like no one's going to say no to this beer. It's just very like meh.
I would be curious to try other breweries' Oktoberfest. I don't think I ever have. I think it's the only one I've had.
I've had some, and then like some people do like weird shit in Oktoberfest. They do like pumpkin-y.
Yeah, fuck that. No, fuck that.
I think that's difficult. I just think like, I don't know. Sierra Nevada is the lowest risk-taking brewery that I know. Like they make very middle of the road beers that everyone will like. Yeah. And for like beer drinkers, I'm like, that makes it very like, you go to a party and there's a bunch of shit beer and there's a couple of Sierra Nevada Pale Ales and you're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's drinkable.
Yeah, that's good.
Nothing I'm like super stoked about. I'm never like, oh, I haven't had a pale ale in so long. I'm like, I know exactly what that tastes like and it's very okay and it's so drinkable.
Yes.
But I don't really care.
Yes, 100%. 100%. They do have some that I enjoy. Like, I do like their Torpedo.
Yeah, the Torpedo's...
Because that has a lot of hops. Like, a lot of hops. Like, objectively more hops than most beers.
Yeah, but, I mean, even that, like, the hop profile is very, like, dry and, like...
It's very two-dimensional.
No, like, they don't want to be offensive with it. Like,
no.
They're like, yeah, we heard you. The pale ale isn't hoppy enough. Here you go.
Yeah. No,
here's the exact same flavor profile, but just hoppier. And you're like, that's good.
Yep. You nailed it.
Did you? Who cares?
I always forget. Have you tried Alpine's Hoppy Birthday?
I don't think so. I know you've mentioned it, but
that's offensively hoppy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it catches you off guard, but you're like, I do like this. But I also don't think I could have more than two because it's a doozy, and just strictly from like a hop like standpoint, like it's just a lot to take in. But I respect that. I'm like, go fucking ham, like do that.
Yeah,
most breweries don't, and it's like, why fucking not? Every once in a while.
Well, I kind of like I like the ability to just have a beer that I just don't like because. Has a certain flavor profile that I don't think works well.
Yeah.
That other people do. So at least you're trying something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's...
Except for peach IPAs. Stop doing it. They're bad.
Yeah, they're bad. Just get over it. We understand you want to like it. We do too. It's just, they're bad.
It always sounds like a good idea until you have it.
Yeah.
Then one drink in, you're like, no.
This is bad.
It doesn't work.
No, it does not.
Also, your brute IPAs. That's...
I think we're just done with those. I think we just all agree we're done with those.
I think you were allowed to do it for New Year's.
Yes, that is it.
But the problem is like they're like, oh, people really like these, so they want them all the time. No.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. New Year's, that's it. I don't want a brute in the middle of July.
So what's your 3.5?
3.5 is good. I think for a German styled beer, it's pretty good. I'm right there with you where it's like, this is very Sierra Nevada, going right down the middle, not trying to offend anybody. They're not pulling anything out of the ordinary. They're not really pushing the boundaries with it. Like I think having, go super hoppy with it, right? Or go super cherry with it. Just do something a little interesting. Don't go pumpkin with it. That's in the wrong direction. That's fucked up. But it's just kind of middle of the road. They did good. I am partial to this beer. I enjoy it. I'm with you in the sense like I wouldn't just go pick up another 6-pack of it. I would, however, say that I would drink it again. Like if we do like hey, let's go out and get like pretzels and cheese and just do like a whole German thing, I'd be like, oh yeah, like let's grab this beer. Like it'll pair well with that, and it's pretty good beer.
Or, like, grab me a beer from the fridge. And I'm like, okay, what do you want? And you're like, surprise me. And if I walk out with this, you're like,
okay, cool.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Great.
not upset.
If I walk out with the Meadow, you're like,
Ugh, not the best option.
I'll drink it, but
yeah. I got a fresh
Well,
squeeze.
hungry.
I'm like, get out of your own house.
you bring that to pour outside?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
You thought this for me? What?
Weird. So yeah, it's good. It's fine.
No, you said it's good.
Good. It's fine. It's good.
Fine.
It's good.
You would have
It's
to
not
rate
great,
it a
it's fine.
3 to
It's
say
good.
it's good. It's fine. I rated it a 3, so I can say it's good. It's fine.
It's good.
You can say it's good. It's great.
It's not quite great. Good.
There you go.
But I enjoy it. That beer run though.
True.
I'm heavily interested in that now.
All right. Well, if you want to check out more content, specifically Tacoma-related breweries and what they're up to these days, we got another playlist on YouTube called Two Beards Pints. That's only if you're on the YouTubes. If not, see you in the next 2 weeks or so. Probably. We got to
Most
figure
likely.
that out because
Yeah.
I will be gone soon.
Also true.
All right. Later.
See ya.